Yo, okay, I'm angry. I'm so angry because this tiny pink hair idiot ruined my life. Her voice is stuck in my head, looping like those kind of cursed ringtone from 2009. I can't sleep without this, hearing her go, "It's Itsumo," and she even shows up in my dream, swinging her stupid drill hair around like it's some Wi-Fi antenna for chaos. And yet, I love her. I hate that I love her because Casaneteto isn't just a voice or a meme or some relic of early internet. She's the reason I got into Vocaloid. The reason I fell down the entire rabbit hole of singing software, digital idols, and the internet's most chaotic musical experiment. And today I want to tell her story. A story of love, betrayal, trolling, and baguette. Our tale starts about, I think, in 2008 when Vocaloid was exploding across Japan internet. Hatsune Miku had just gone viral. The goddess of synthesized sounds had come back to face a new kind of music. One where you didn't need a singer, just a voice bank and way too much time on your hand. You could write the song, load the lyrics, and boom, instant idol, concert on your screen. Miku became that icon, the icon of generation. Then there were more like Rin, Len, Kagamain, the twin chaos duo, and Megurune Luka. The cool mature one who everybody swore they didn't have a crush on. Vocaloid was magic. But it wasn't cheap. Buying a Vocaloid back then was like paying rent for the right to sing about leaks. And for a lot of broke dreamers, that wasn't happening. Enter the alternative. Utah. It was the open source bootleg cousin of Vocaloid, a free program when anyone could record their own voice, slap together some samples, and make their very own Vocaloid synth idol. It was junky, clunky, and full of soul, but Utah was the scrappy underdog of the digital singing world. And with Utah, the internet did what it always does. It made chaos. Anyone with a mic could become a star or at least pretend to be one. And among this storm of die idols, one character would rise above them all. Born not from corruption design, but from pure, unfiltered internet trolling. It all began on Japan's 2chan, the chaotic cousin of Reddit, especially its VIP board, a digital wasteland of jokes, arts, and bad ideas, and somehow always turned into genius. A bunch of anonymous users decided to prank the Vocaloid community. Their plan? Create a completely fake Vocaloid character and trick the internet into thinking she was real. So they went to work. They sketched the design, argued over names, argued more over hair color, and finally settled on one design. Twin drills, pink hair, smug face, an energy that screamed, "I will ruin your life, but you will thank me for it later." They named her Kasane Teto, literally meaning overlapping sound. And then on April 1st, 2008, they dropped the bomb. A post went up claiming new Vocaloid released, Kasane Teto. People believed it instantly. Forums went wild. Who is she? Where can I buy her? This is the next Miku. And then hours later, the reveal. April Fools, bitches! And the internet laughed, cursed, and moved on. But not everybody. Some people actually liked her. They liked her voice, her look, her energy. She was too charming to just throw away. So instead of fading into obscurity like every other April Fool's joke, Teta was reborn, not as a Vocaloid but as a Yutua. Fans recorded her voice properly, turned her into a real working voice bank, and made her an actual singing idol. What started as a joke became a movement. From the Teto's rise of ridiculousness, she went from being a prank to becoming the most famous Utoloid of all time. Her voice was rough, yeah, but it was energetic, not polished like Miku's, but, well, it was the point. She sounded human, she sounded like the internet itself. Imperfect but passionate. She even got lore. Fenty said that she was a 31-year-old chimera who pretended to be 15. Well, her favorite food was baguette. Don't ask why, just, it happened. And she became the poster child of Utah chaotic energy. Community driven by open source and way too relatable. But a character can't survive on lore alone. She needed music, and in 2008 to 2009, she got it first. The first major hit was Triple Baka by Lamaz P, a song featuring Miku, Akateneru, and Teto herself. It was silly, catchy, totally stupid in the best way. Three girls singing about being idiot. Baka baka baka. While dancing around in bright 2000s energy. It was pure serotonin. Then came Ochana Kinao, better known as Fukurinta. The song wasn't just viral, it was legendary. The video of Teto swinging side to side, it was an internet monument. People started spamming YouTube annotation until the screen was completely covered. Remixes flooded Nico Nico and YouTube. Mario version, Tahoe version, anime version, Fukurinta became the internet national anthem of chaos, and for many people that was the first time they ever saw Teto. A pink-haired gremlin, dancing like she owned the place. But unlike most memes that fade, Teto stayed. She became more than a joke, a Vocaloid evolved. Teto evolved with it, and she started appearing in official games, Project Diva, rhythm titles, concert. She even shared a stage with Miku in 2018 in Hatsune Miku Symphony. Think about that, a character literally born from trolling 2chan, now singing next to the Japan virtual pop queen. It's like Dodge hosting Grammys. Over time, the line between Utoa and Vocaloid blurred. Fans didn't care which engine she came from to them. Teto was one of them. She had the charm, the voice, the attitude. Mika was perfection. Teto was chaos. Mika was the star. Teto was the audience that jumped on stage. And the balance made her timeless. Then 2023 hit, and everything changed again. After 15 years of being the fake Vocaloid, Teto finally ascended. On April 4th, her creators, Twin Drill, released her as official synthesizer v AI voice bank. It wasn't a prank. She was now part of a new generation of a singing software that uses neural network to sound more natural, more emotional, more alive. It was poetic. April 4th was the day of her creation, the day of her redemption. She finally achieved what she always wanted. Not to be Miku, but to stand out besides her as an equal. And she's been thriving. Her synthy version have been used in countless modern hits. Mesmerized, Einstein, Faced Question, Candy, and dozen more. In Mesmerized, Teto and Miko sing together like equals, one representing logic, the other chaos. Both hypnotized by the rhythm, it's their friendship and rivalry turned into sound. She even part of the Pokemon X Miko Project Voltaic collab, showing up in an official track, and fans thought it was a joke at first circle. The prank became the prophecy. What's wild is how much internet still adores her. On Twitter, fan art trends every April. On YouTube, new Teto cover pop up weekly. On TikTok, people use her voice for memes and remixes again. Full Circle revived energy. Her official YouTube channel is filled with modern remixes, acoustic versions, and even goofy Animal Crossing clips. She's not just a relic, she's adapted. She's part of modern digital culture. And Teto personality remains iconic. She's not polished, she's not perfect, and she's messy, loud, greedy for attention, and too stubborn to die. She doesn't need to be idol perfect like Miku. She's the weird friend in the group who eats glue and somehow wins the talent show. That's what makes her special. She's the embodiment of how art can be born from nonsense, how community and chaos can create something last decades. Teto was built by trolls, raised by fans, and crowned by time. She represents very underdog creator who was told, "You're not real enough," because that's exactly what she was, a fake Vocaloid. And now, she's more real than ever. When I first discovered Vocaloid, I didn't care much of it. I thought it was weird or too robotic, but then I found Teto. And she opened the door for me. She was the gateway into an entire culture of creativity. Her song, the silly ones, the emotional ones, became the sounds of an era of the internet I will never forget. And now, years later, seeing her evolve into a polished synth diva with a gun in one hand and a baguette in the other, it's kind of beautiful. Castanetero started as a lie. Through pure passion, she became the truth. A character born from nothing but jokes and chaos became a global icon. The queen of pranksters, the saint of second chances, the internal baka 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 of our hearts. So yeah, I'm still angry because every time I think I moved on, I hear the voice again. That stupid, perfect, wonderful voice. And maybe That's okay because the internet could turn a fake Vocaloid into a legend. Maybe there's hope for the rest of us too, you know? Well, that's it for today, boys. If you like it, please leave a like and sub. And tell me if you enjoyed this video. Like, it's a bit of a new style, so I hope you did enjoy it. And see you on the next one. Oh, and did you hear the new Bird Brain Teto Kasane Teto music? I'm gonna put it in there in like about 20-second clip. This is my new favorite music. Go check it out right now. It's called Bird Brain feature Kasane Teto. Best song from like the near year. Okay, goodbye.
These are me on the mind, so I keep my time.